remember what it was like when you first hit puberty? What? Did she just ask that out loud? We're not supposed to talk about puberty so openly. I'm sure that's what you're thinking, and this is the problem that I have made a solution for. After conducting a survey with adolescents in my community, I found that 72% knew nothing about puberty. 94% reported feeling unconfident because of puberty. 88% of parents don't talk about it with their kids. Some schools teach puberty, but a school environment can be restrictive. Puberty is surrounded by social stigma. That's why it's time to break the taboo. Change It's Normal, my app, is the perfect solution to this global problem. It focuses on SDG goals 3 and 4. The user must first register and submit their age and gender preferences, after which my app's information library will curate personalized material just for you. For example, different ages of boys and girls would have different content, as you can see. August the chatbot offers guidance and answers those questions you're hesitant to ask your parents about, thanks to its friendly AI. The Match the Emoji game uses P5.js, ML5 machine learning, and Teachable Machine. It helps in understanding your moods and maintaining a more positive outlook. Finally, we have the Connect section. I displayed a wonderful and multifaceted website called Kids Helpline. My original MVP lacked interactive chatbot and Connect features, which a focus group of friends recommended. They informed me that the design didn't fit on smaller screens. After making my app based on this new design, I published it on the Play Store. How is Change It's Normal the best solution for this problem out there? Well, not many solutions even exist to solve the puberty knowledge problem, and the ones that do lack the important features needed for users. For example, the Talk Puberty app has no personalization. Change It's Normal has it all and will become even better with time. Speaking of which, Change It's Normal is going to go through many beautiful updates. In the future, I will connect with hospitals and universities to enhance my app's content, add AI curated background music, make it multilingual, and even more. Oh, and I'm currently working on getting my app onto the Play Store. We all know that the App Store is a lot stricter than the Android Play Store. I promoted my app with social media and have done seminars in Lions Club International to spread awareness. Puberty can be a strenuous physical and mental journey, so a child must know that change is normal. My app guarantees that. You can see some reviews. Now, you won't believe what I'm about to tell you. Making this app was actually really challenging. One of the many onerous challenges I faced was building the entire information library, personalized for all ages and genders. What a lot of people don't realize is that, yes, there's a lot of information out there, but I had to single-handedly gather the right content and consult experts from Lions Club International, doctors from child hospitals, and an IT professor to ensure its accuracy and usefulness. I, a 12-year-old, ended up learning other ages and genders' content. I'd say the biggest challenge, however, was publishing my app. Each step was so difficult because publishing was wholly uncharted territory for me. But I will say, my mentor helped me through all the 7 hours of getting my app up for review. And when it got rejected 3 days later, he helped me make it match the policies. This is my second year doing Technovation, and I learned loads. But the most important lesson this experience taught me is to never give up. Change It's Normal will develop a lot over the coming years. It's already nearly doubled from 50 to 93 users, and I am confident that it is the best solution for the puberty knowledge problem.
Oh, round of applause. Great job, Annika. That was great. Perfect. So now we'll invite our judges to ask 1 to 2 questions.
This is Lori. I can start if that's okay. So what are you most excited about in the future with your app?
In the future, I'm extremely excited about adding the AI background music. If you would like, I can explain how it works, because the thing is that it uses a really interesting technology and it also adds a really good atmosphere to my app.
Annika, congratulations. I love your app and your enthusiasm. I'm really going to look for your app. One thing, you talk about your challenges, and that is truly awesome that you face, and you are giving a good lesson that never to give up. But what was the most the fun part, the part that you truly enjoyed so far, apart from giving this pitch with us?
Thank you so much. And honestly, all of it was really fun. But if you ask me, the best part, I have to say publishing my app. Yes, I know I said it was the most challenging, but I really love learning new things. And when I was publishing my app, I felt like, I felt like an explorer in a forest. I had just found a new tree and I was climbing it and finding new creatures in it. So even though it was the most challenging, it was also the most fun part. Really, though, I can't compare with the whole experience. I'm pretty sure you understand. It's exciting to make something.
Thank you very much.
Congrats, Anika. I think that the app has I don't know, it's very well thought. I think that you made an amazing job, and you were alone, right? So you were just you. Oh wow, that's a lot of
Yeah.
effort. So congratulations.
Mi team, menudas mentes. Andrea, Estela, Marta, and Martina. People are not aware of the impact of plastic waste and do not take enough action to reject, reduce, reuse, repair, and recycle them. Recycle y no sé no. How serious is the problem? 30 million tons of plastic rest to the ocean every year. Many marine species every year has result. We recycle is not enough. Only 9% of plastic produced is recycled. 12% of plastic is incinerated, up to 79% ends up in landfill or the environment.
Martina, you are mute. Martina, estás en silencio.
Micro.
Ponte el micro.
I'm
No.
sorry. We like our app could solve the lack of action and awareness in the use of plastics. So we have built the Weird app that helps people put the 5 R's into practice with fun challenges and handicrafts. 4 are the key elements for our app. First, learn more about plastics. Second, know how plastic impacts the environment. Third, make people share the same goal. And fourth, meet the challenge, collect coins, and go ahead in the ranking. Weird app is unique because many apps focus on how to recycle, but not on reject, reduce, reuse, and repair. Also, our app targets children and young people.
How does the app work? Our mobile app, VR, allows you to use your camera to recognize the type of plastic, if it can be recycled and ways to reuse it. The machine learning model. You take a photo. The photo goes to the cloud and we get the link. We pass the link to the machine learning model. We get the plastic type and we show the information for this type. To train the model, we have used many pictures of each code type from a Kaggle dataset, along with their plastic types. For training, we used a teachable machine. How we did it? We developed the mobile app with Thunkable. To train the machine learning model, we used a teachable machine.
The future of our app. Until now, we have developed the classification function with artificial intelligence on the app. In the future, we would like to improve all functionality we have planned for the app, plastic recognition, fun, handicraft, and challenge, and show images and videos on the consequences. We plan to create challenge and a ranking to compete with friends, share new ideas, and invite others to keep following the 5 R's. the Technovation experience. We learn how to identify society problems. We come up with hundreds of solutions. We learn to program an app and how the AI works, and we enhance our communication skill in English. Thank you. Any questions?
I love what you're creating. One thing I really loved when I was listening to your pitches and your videos was how you recognize the difference between what younger folks need versus what adults need, and how you're targeting that. Just wondered whether you're finding it easier to approach one group rather than the other, one age group rather than the other, if you think your solution has been easy, has reached the younger people easier or reached the adults easier?
Yo creo que se dirige más a los jóvenes porque igual tienen menos experiencia del reciclaje que los mayores.
Stella is saying that the app is more focused to young people, as they were thinking that probably young people have less experience with recycling and need to learn more about it rather than adults.
Absolutely love the presentation and great work. Just want to understand that how many how many people have actually accessed or subscribed to your app?
3 o 4 personas por cada una de nosotras, o sea, como 12 o 15 personas.
Marta is saying that for each of them, 3 or 4 people, so around 12 or 15 people played with the app already.
Súper trabajazo, ¿eh? Lo habéis hecho muy, muy bien. Congratulations. It has been amazing. I was surprised with the demo, with the passion. Me encantó el vídeo y cómo lo poníais todo junto y me gustó muchísimo la historia, o sea que felicidades. I was wondering, how do you think that people can discover your app? Because in the app world, it's going to be a lot of apps. How do you feel that you can, I don't know, put it out? ¿Cómo creéis que podéis publicitar vuestra app? Porque muchas aplicaciones van a estar ahí, muchas. ¿Cómo pensáis que vuestra app puede destacar?
Pues a ver, pues por los compañeros, que luego se lo pasen a las familias, que luego se lo pasen a sus amigos y así boca a boca se va trasladando la información.
Martina is saying that they will share the app with their friends, those friends with another friend, so it's word of mouth to share the app.
Thank you. This is Hasna, mentor of Faria Msichana, and the girls do not know how to speak English, so I'm here to translate. Endelea tuongea.
Mimi naitwa Mariani Yusuf kutoka katika kikundi cha Fahari ya Msichana nchini Tanzania. Walimu wanatumia muda mwingi kuandaa maandalio yao ya somo kwa muda mrefu. Sisi katika shule yetu walimu hutumia makaratasi katika uandaaji wa maandalio yao ya somo. Hivyo hupelekea kutumia muda mwingi katika uandaaji wa maandalio hayo. Matumizi ya karatasi huweza kusababisha upotevu wa taarifa kama vile kuungua, kupotea pamoja na kuibiwa. Katika uandaaji wa aplikesheni hizo, walimu hutumia vifaa mbalimbali kama vile kalamu, karatasi, kiti, meza pamoja na vitabu. Kutokana na aplikesheni yetu sisi, mwalimu hatatakiwa tena kutumia vifaa hivyo kwa sababu aplikesheni yetu sisi itakuwa kwa njia ya kidijitali ndani ya simu yake ya mkononi. Kutokana na walimu hutumia muda mwingi kuandaa maandalio yao ya somo, walimu pia huweza kuchoka. Kati ya walimu wengi hawawezi kuandaa maandalio yao ya somo kwa sababu ni mzigo kwao.
So she's saying teachers in her schools are using papers to prepare lesson plan. So they decided to work on that challenge because most of teachers are getting tired when preparing the lesson plan, and they are using a lot of time to prepare. most of their teachers have a lot of session in class. For example, you can find one teacher has 7 classes, so she has to use 7 hours to prepare 7 lesson plan in one day. So they choose that challenge so that they can solve that challenge facing teachers. Also, using papers might cause to lose some of the information. Teachers using a lot of time preparing the app, they will be tired and sometimes they are not entering the class.
Tafiti zinaonyesha uwiano wa wanafunzi katika darasa moja ni 1:45, ila tafiti inaonyesha kuwa 1:75 au 1:73 ya 1:75 au 1:73 kwa mwaka 2016 hadi mwaka 2017. Kutokana na utafiti tuliofanya, mwalimu anatumia zaidi ya dakika 45 mpaka saa 1 kuandaa dalio lao la somo moja. Walimu 4 kati ya walimu 10 hawaandai kabisa dalio lao ya somo kwa sababu hutumia muda mwingi kuandaa, huwapelekea kuchoka zaidi na kuchelewa vipindi vyao vya masomo darasani.
So the findings from UNICEF showing that the ratio of students is supposed to be 1 to 25 students, but the reality in the class is 1 to 77 students. So many teachers opt to not preparing for the lesson plan so that they can save time, because they have a lot of students to teach and they have a lot of session to attend.
Karatasi ambazo walimu hutumia katika kuandaa maendeleo ya somo zinapokuwa nyingi, walimu huchukua hatua ya kuzitupa au kuzichoma moto. Hatua hii hupelekea uchafuzi wa mazingira pamoja na hali ya hewa katika mazingira tunamoishi.
So she's saying the papers are used by teachers to prepare lesson plan. When they finished, sometimes they opt to burn them. So if they burn them, it will pollute the environment and the air pollution.
Application yetu ni muhimu kwa sababu itasaidia walimu kutumia muda mchache kuandaa maandalio yao ya somo. Pia itasaidia walimu kuhudhuria vipindi vyao vyote darasani. Namna application yetu itakavyotatua tatizo. Namna application yetu itakavyotatua tatizo. Walimu watatumia muda mchache kuandaa maandalio yao ya somo kwa kutumia njia za kidijitali. Mfano, atatumia simu au kompyuta. Changamoto ya utumiaji wa vifaa haitokuwepo kwa sababu atatakiwa atumie simu peke yake. Lakini pia changamoto ya kupotea kwa taarifa, hiyo application yetu itamsaidia kuhifadhi taarifa zake kwenye simu. Na changamoto ya kutumia muda mwingi, mwalimu akiingia katika application yetu hatatumia muda mwingi kuandaa maandalio yake ya somo.
So she's saying if a teacher opted to use their application, she will be using a few times to prepare a lesson plan, because she will not need to have papers, to have books, to have booklets so that she can prepare the lesson plan. By using their application, the teachers will be able to prepare a lesson plan anywhere, anytime, using their phone. And also they will solve the challenge of losing the files that they are preparing. And also using their digital application, teachers will be able to share files to the head of the teachers or education officer. So it will save time for the teachers to move from one place to another to submit their lesson plan. So using the application will be able to submit through their phone where they are.
Wakati ujao tutaweza kuboresha kipengele cha kwanza mahudhurio. Mwalimu anaweza kuchukua majina kwenye attendance na kuhamishia kwenye simu. Anaweza akajua orodha ya wanafunzi waliohudhuriwa na ambao hawajahudhuria. Akishaingia kwenye kipindi darasani na kumaliza kipindi, atajua asilimia ya wanafunzi walioelewa na ambao hawajaelewa. Kipengele cha pili kinasema kukusanya. Mwalimu anaweza akakusanya taarifa zake kwa mwalimu mkuu ama kwa afisa elimu kata. Kama hataweza kwenda kukusanya kwa afisa elimu kata, ataweza kukusanya kwa mwalimu mkuu. Kipengele cha tatu ambacho ni cha mwisho ni ongeza maarifa. Mwalimu anaweza akaingia darasani akafundisha, mfano akafundisha michezo mbalimbali, nyimbo mbalimbali na michoro mbalimbali.
So she's saying in the future they will add some component in their app. The first component will be attendance, and the second will be submitting, and the other one will be adding knowledge. So on the attendance, the teacher will be able to write all the names of the students in the class, and she will be able to track if the student is attending the class or not. And also the part of the submission, the teacher will be able to submit each information needed in the school to school teachers and education officers. And also there will be a component of adding knowledge. Here, the teacher will be able to find different skills for teaching. For example, the teacher will be finding some example of games and drawings and some music, so that she can add something when they are teaching. Thank you.
So this is an amazing job. I was really happy to see this problem, because I think that it solves problems to the teachers, to the students, to the whole communities. I think that has been a fantastic job. Congratulations. I'm curious to know, do they have fun, and what was the funniest part of it?
Ndio, tulifurahi katika kutengeneza application hizo kwa sababu sisi tunatokea katika familia zenye kiwango cha chini. Kwa hivyo sisi tuliweza kujifunza application, tuliweza kujifunza kompyuta, jinsi ya kutumia kompyuta na jinsi ya kutengeneza application.
So she's saying all the team, they are from local families and from the poor community. So the funniest thing is that it was the first time for them to start using computer and building application. So this was one of the things that makes them happy, because they learn how to use computer using phone and create an application.
Hello, we're Texas.
I'm Sahana.
I'm Zoe.
And I'm Jana.
How much sugar do you eat daily? 10 grams, 20 grams, maybe 30 grams. The recommended amount of sugar is a maximum of 24 to 36 grams per day. That's around the same as 6 to 9 teaspoons of sugar. 58% of Americans eat way more than this amount. Most people don't even check the serving size or the grams of sugar in the food they're eating. Do you?
So why is this a problem? Sugar consumption can be very harmful. Consuming excessive sugar can lead to an increased risk of heart disease, cancer, depression, and weight gain. About 180,000 people have suffered because of the negative effects of sugar: heart disease, type 2 diabetes, heart attacks, and more. And why is sugar bad for kids especially? Overconsumption of sugar when you're a kid can lead to more problems later in life, such as the sicknesses listed on the previous slide. Children should have less than 25 grams or 6 teaspoons of sugar per day. And so this problem, sugar overconsumption, was the reason we created Sugarless. We've made an app that helps children understand that overconsumption of sugar is a big problem. Our app has 3 parts: the homepage, the lessons, and the arcade. The lessons are the part where the user can learn more about sugar overconsumption. Children have to read about sugar and then answer a question to earn points. They need these points to unlock games so that they can have a fun reward.
Homepage. On the home screen, the user can click the images for information about our app. On the top left corner is the menu, which links to lessons and arcade games. On the top right corner is the scoreboard. There you can see how many coins you have. Lessons. We created multiple lessons about sugar consumption based on our research. To complete a lesson, the user has to understand the concept and then answer the question that goes along with it. Arcade games. So what can our users do with all the points they earn? Once the user earns 25 points, they can play the game Donut Run. As you can see, it is currently locked, but once the user gets enough points, you are free to play. Donut Run. Now that you have gotten enough coins, you are free to play. Sadly, you only get 1 minute of this. If you want more time, you have to complete more lessons. The objective of Donut Run is to steer the donut up and down to avoid the candy cane obstacles.
So why is our app different from others? Our app is the only app made about sugar consumption to be targeted at children. Other apps made to solve this problem focus on minimizing the negative effects on sugar consumption after the users get problems. The purpose of Sugarless is to keep users from having sugar-related issues in the first place. We also include games and interactivity to capture and maintain the attention of young users.
Future improvements. We are currently working on adding more lessons and questions and expanding our research. We are continuing to improve our arcade game, Donut Run, by adding a choose your character screen, pickups such as coins and obstacles to get around. We will also design new games such as Sugar Rush, in which the goal is to pick up healthy objects and avoid sugary temptation.
Thanks for listening.
I'm so intrigued. It was really fascinating that you've selected sugar. In fact, my question is that how did you select this particular cause? I just love the gamification piece, that you have taken the subject and you've made a game out of it, which is going to attract a lot of attention. So well done. But just wanted to understand that how did you all come and select this particular subject?
Thank you. That is a good question. We decided on doing sugar consumption for our issue because we looked through the documents that Technovation had sent. We were brainstorming and problems that we face sugar consumption. Our community also consumes a lot of sugar. And so we decided that sugar would be a good problem and also fun for us to research about to solve and make an app.
Hi there, this is Lori. Fabulous job, very interesting. Did you do any peer groups or talk to friends or test the ideas? Would love to hear some of the feedback that you got from others about the idea and the games.
So for some of our research, we actually made a survey and we sent it out to all our friends and family members to figure out like how much sugar they ate and things like that.
I just wanted, congratulations, girls, and I just wanted to mention how clever the names like Sugarless or the Sugar Rush or Do Not Run. It's really, it got my attention. So I hope I'm a child inside. So well done, and it's such an important, healthy issue, and well done.
Nós somos a equipe Connect Girls do Brasil e juntas vamos mudar o mundo.
They are the Connected Girls team from Brazil and together they will change the world.
Eu sou a Catarina Conce. Iniciamos o desenvolvimento do aplicativo em novembro do ano passado, após o curso de computação criativa.
She's Catarina with C, and they started developing the app in November of last year, after the Creative Computing course.
A nossa jornada começou com a formação do grupo, escolha do tema e desenvolvimento do aplicativo.
The journey started with group formation, choice of team, and development of the app.
No Brasil, mais de 2 milhões e no mundo, mais de 1,5 bilhão de pessoas são deficientes auditivos.
In Brazil, more than 2 million, and in the world, more than 1.5 billion people are hearing impaired.
Mais de 34 milhões de crianças têm alguma perda auditiva afetando sua saúde e sua qualidade de vida.
There are more than 34 children with some hearing loss, which affect their health and life's quality.
Realizamos questionário para entendermos o que faríamos no app.
They made a user survey to better understand their difficulties and define what to do in the app.
Eu sou a Melissa. O nosso aplicativo é tipo Arduino, que é uma placa eletrônica que captura várias soluções. No app, ele grava esse som que foi cadastrado.
She is Melissa. The app activates the Arduino, which is an electronic board that captures sound variation, and the app itself records the sound registered.
E a rede neural, ela vai identificar que som foi esse. Se foi um alarme de incêndio, um carro buzinando, e vibra o celular para não ficar em perigo.
And the neural network will identify what sound it was, like a fire alarm and a car horning, and the phone vibrates, saving the user for some danger.
Utilizamos essas tecnologias para desenvolver o Bella, Meter Venture, banco de dados Firebase, Arduino, sensor de som Bluetooth e rede neural para identificação do som.
They use these technologies to develop the app.
Para a monetização do aplicativo, sugerimos uma versão Prime do app com recursos adicionais e parcerias com consultores especializados para propaganda no aplicativo.
For the app monetization, they suggest a Prime version with additional features and partnerships with specialized consultants for advertising.
Nós pesquisamos alguns concorrentes e vimos que o Bella tem alguns diferenciais em relação ao iPhone e o Brace Sound Alert, como uso de dispositivo auxiliar e agendamentos de contatos de emergência.
They researched some competitors and saw that Bella app offers some differentials than iPhone and Brace Sound Alerts as use of auxiliary device, schedule, and emergency contact.
Olá, eu sou a Samantha. O projeto teve seus desafios, como o uso da rede neural e as reuniões online, mas superamos com o apoio dos mentores.
She is Samantha. The project had challenges as the use of the neural network and the online meetings, but we overcome with the support of mentors.
O nosso próximo passo será testar com vários usuários para disponibilizar em loja de aplicativos.
Their next steps will be necessary to test with multiple users and to make it available in app shops.
Consultamos duas especialistas que acharam interessante o celular vibrar, salvando a vida dos usuários.
They consulted two specialists who found the vibrating phone interesting, saving users' lives.
Olá, sou Catarina com K. Tenho deficiência auditiva, uso implante cochlear nos dois ouvidos para ouvir. Quando eu estava na rua, um carro buzinou, e sorte que a minha mãe avisou. E a minha amiga Isabela estava no hotel. Tocou um alarme de incêndio e ela não escutou, porque ela é deficiente auditiva, mas os pais delas avisaram. E essa é a história que nos motivou.
She is Catarina with K. She has hearing impairment and she used cochlear implants in both ears to hear. For example, when she was in the street, the car honed and lucky her mother warned her. And her friend Isabella, deaf, when she was in a hotel, the fire alarm went off and her parents who warned. These stories that motivated them.
Eu e o Jaime testamos a Bella e achamos que os outros deficientes auditivos devem usar também. Eu sempre quis entender porque eu sou deficiente auditiva e percebi que com esse projeto é a minha missão que pode ajudar outras pessoas.
She and Jamie tested the app and thought other deaf must use it too. And she always wanted to understand the reason for the disability and realized that this project is her mission, being able to help others.
E esse aplicativo salva vidas.
And this app saves lives. Thank you.
Parabéns, meninas. Eu estou localizada agora em Londres, mas eu trabalhei no HSBC Brasil. So congratulations, it's just an amazing app. And I was telling them I used to work for HSBC Brazil. And it's amazing how you use Katarina's problem and you made it up and you use it for a tech innovation that is so practical. And as you say, it could save lives. I've seen that you have a lot of fun going through the journey, but can you share with me, was it easy to sell your ideas to the adults? Did you get a lot of support from the start or not so?
Não foi difícil, porque a gente conseguiu se comunicar
bem com os adultos e falamos essa ideia com pessoas.
They said that was not difficult to tell about the project and tell about the idea with adults because they told the story for the adults very well, and they thought the idea was good.
Thank you.
Congratulations on a wonderfully helpful product. What are you most excited about in the future of your product? Where do you want to see it in the future?
Loja de aplicativos e as pessoas usando o aplicativo. Legal.
They said they would like to see the app in the app shops, in the app stores, and they would also like to implement like a watch, a smartwatch who can also have the alarm in the arm.